How can something as beautiful as this be dying? A plague is ruining the land, but the Tree of Life still stands. Question is, for how long? End is coming to the New World. The tribes stand divided, in need of someone strong enough to unite them, or bring them all down. This is a story with an unusual beginning. So, let's expect an unusual end. Welcome to Biomutant.
Alrighty, guys. So this is the first game. Let's go ahead and play it on hard. See where we might have to turn it down. Who knows? Let's find out.
Encode your DNA. Define your genetic structure. Choose a genetic resilience.
Alright, maybe cold. Maybe resist. Let's just go around the middle again, dude. I don't know. This is hard.
Choose your first style.
I like that striped tail. Yeah, that looks dope.
Pick your main color. There we go. That looks cool. Choose your detail color.
Okay, where's that at? Oh, that's that color. Just keep it white, huh?
Pick a class. Commando.
Whoa, you get a gun? That's sick. I can't wait to see what happens.
Psy-Freak. Saboteur.
Dude, the Saboteur looks sick.
Sentinel. Deadeye. Commando. Psyfreak. Saboteur. Psyfreak. Commando. Deadeye. Saboteur. Sentinel. Saboteur.
I see nothing wrong with dual wielding the melee. That sounds cool.
Saboteur
looks cool.
chosen.
Yeah, I'm ready to go. Let's check this out.
Sounds good.
Sorry about my chair. Don't worry, I'm gonna try everything I can to get get a new one.
Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun.
Bye-bye.
We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living. But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
I'm dark, as in strength and power. Color me light for freedom and loyalty. Freedom and loyalty sounds cool. I'm dark. But I'm just gonna be honest, I am dark. I'm just kidding. Not always about that, but as in strength and power. That sounds dope too. Freedom and loyalty. Let's keep it neutral though, huh? Let's go with the color me light.
Let me introduce myself. I'm the light and bright side of you, or your inner voice to be precise. An echo of balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
That's right. Light is only for those having difficulty seeing what's in front of them. Sticking to the me first path is the only way we'll be going places.
That's cool.
I'm surprised at the change of heart. I believe in putting yourself aside to help others, but helping the dark side is not that, you know.
You can't fight who you really are. The blood is obviously running red in our veins.
You're trying to
like
keep
the
us in the dark
temptation.
here,
That's
but
cool.
you know it's blue blood in our veins and what it means. We have responsibilities. You can't fight the truth.
That's true. Somewhat light.
Guess left can be right sometimes.
Death ahead, I guess.
Stories of death and the bodies left behind, a reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others. Do you remember the beast that shattered your family, or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the Predator only grew stronger.
Oh, okay.
You'd better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story.
I could have took him. Would have been okay.
This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes.
Don't trust it.
The Predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the Tree of Life started to die.
Oh. So weapon add-ons, okay. That's cool. Electric, okay. Okay. What is that? Oh, health natural. I imagine I don't have a lot of this stuff. Oh.
The oil sludge is everywhere. For most, it only means death. But some have adopted it and changed with it. Evolution has its purpose.
Oh, dude, watch that.
It's becoming terminal.
Oh, man. But he's done. Oh, not everybody can be looted, I guess. Okay. That makes sense. Probably shouldn't go in there, because it's just saying. I don't imagine. I'm not gonna be one of those guys who see the signs and not go, you know, die on stream.
Itchy trigger finger.
Oh, you got me grabbed. Oh, you gonna let your little minion come and grab me, huh?
Finished him off. Wow.
Okay, so this is like not really open world either, which is okay. I'm having fun. Still. Yeah, standard there. Oh, damn you. Oh, dang. Okay. Oh, he comes in again. You can't distinguish just like what's slow motion or if he's just pretending to be slow. Oh, I'm forgetting about the Whoa, what are these? Better just take them all. Alright, soundtrack's pretty sick.
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
Claw bar.
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy. Whoa! It's time to find a way out of this place. No,
Oh.
really, I mean it.
I didn't know my cricket was talking to me the whole time. That's so much cooler. Oh, it touched the goop.
The Morks produce biomatter in their molecules where they shelter under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. Right in the face.
So I gotta defeat morgues, and find containers. Okay. That's cool, you get the mutations. Oh. Get the mort. Get the mort. Did I get the mort? Or am I tripping? There it is.
Good thing you're strong. Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
Very interesting, Cricket.
Just a few moves left. Make them count. There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours. Spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt.
Don't melt my brain.
It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. There you go. The Wheeled One is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. Wow, wow. Close encounter.
Oh, you're done.
Flash the slash. That's the last of them. Let's talk to the Wheeled One before backup arrives.
Reload the strap. Gotta conserve that. Dude, he has like a cannon on him or something that he wants to check. It's getting too crazy. When we get in there, we'll check it out. Where'd he go? Yep, ready to close the spine. Nope, he just has that big old gun in front of him, I guess.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why.
Yeah, move for boom.
He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up.
Yeah, move for boom.
He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed.
Yeah, you mawa.
There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true.
Adu awa ya.
The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad.
Mauketo tolu ayadre.
The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past.
Ka nuka nuburak.
There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end.
Evunko to buvum.
He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have.
To lua ba volua.
It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land.
Ya lawa wat nawa.
Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree. Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here. You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young forget. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the Potato People. The Potato People, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life. You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding. You've found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone.
Only if you're playing
The
a video
Nono's
game.
ki energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life. Only time will tell. At least his intention is to dedicate his life to it. He has the feeling the fate of the world depends on it. You need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy.
Oh yes, a mace escape.
You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
Come on, get one with the tree.
Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did good here today. No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not. He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived.
apamo.
The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eater's DNA into overdrive. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Noko has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Googlide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast.
Coibe o corfabe.
Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route.
Tolu keta. Ya wawanawe.
The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own.
Ya moluwando.
He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved.
Ya yato.
Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Tu wawu.
How do we get out of here, Coach?
You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb.
Pretty sure that's not how you're supposed to get up the roof, but that's how I'm gonna do it.
Know that
So
the
it
Tree
is
of
open
Life
world,
is
it's
dying.
not linear.
Its
They got
days
me
are
good.
numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
Sibi? Lapanen aginkan man. Karatna fal hutut mustugai la wute.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace. The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you. The wall that separates them from the other side? The wasteland you came from? He guesses the time spent there just left a blank space in your memory, as empty and barren as the wasteland itself. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples.
Gine afirma katano shubudo.
There were 6 of them, but the unity fell apart after Lupa Lupin attacked the old village. Soon after, they formed new tribes based on their own values, and when the Blight started, the animosity escalated to war.
Bro plats.
Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. If you believe there's some good in everyone, there's still hope for tomorrow. You'll unite the tribes and defeat the World Eaters to save the Tree of Life.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Kala bangrif.
He was hoping you'd join them. You understand that there's no harm in doing good to others.
Sibi.
That Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can unite the other tribes. The one you should coerce first is the Jagni tribe.
Oh yeah.
Kala bangrif.
Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced to prepare for war. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war. A war that bonds as much as it breaks.
Fale vuela, papa.
Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon.
Erim denken alvese ane.
Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and let your kin share land again.
Gala wat sab mofede.
Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village.
Plats.
He remembers your kind and unselfish soul, and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good.
Mulekan frifgelf.
Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong, and can sometimes come to life. Passing the old village on your way to the first rival outpost might help.
Alrighty, so that's about as far as I'm gonna go right now. There's a lot of mystery in this game. I don't know a bunch. It seems to be more